When they see one of you guys come by them, they're pumped.
Exactly. Like they're out there riding with, this week was Factory Cow. It was Prado, Anderson, all the PC boys, us, Shimoda, the other HRC guys, and some other dudes as well. Husky, AP, and Malcolm were there. Dude, the fan watching us on the weekends, like, bro, I'm going to ride with these dudes. I'm going to go,
like, just get a quick video clip of me.
Get a clip of me, like, just two corners.
That's rad.
So that's where, it's like, hey, you can't hate the game, or you can't hate on it. And, dude, you just take yourself out of that equation. And, dude, we're doing our thing here. We know, hey, we're on a public track today. Let's turn our brains on.
I ain't trying to win practice.
And just, dude, all good.
Yeah, that's cool. I think that's cool for the fans to be able to get to do that.
Yeah,
but to me, like, it's also dangerous. But like you guys, like, you're used to people when you come up on to them holding their lines. But like you said, 90% of the time, everyone's like, oh, I better get out of their way, and they go the wrong way. Yeah,
like at our farm, we tell the guys we ride with, if we're coming up to pastures, like, hey, don't you move, just stay, hold your line. Because we'll work out a way around you. It's when you go, oh, I'm going to get out of the way, and you go, oh, I think he's here, I'm going to go to the left, thinking he's on the right, and one of us is already committed to a jump line or to a section on the left, and that's where the collision happens.
So gnarly.
Yeah.
When we talk to a bunch of people in our Jaxxon podcast Discord, a lot of riders talk the differences between outdoor and indoor, their style, the mindset, the bikes, the setups, the tracks. What do you think for you is the biggest difference between indoor and outdoor?
The biggest difference, there's two huge factors. Obviously, the conditions and the tracks from Supercross to motocross, and the bike setup. Obviously, duration is longer and stuff, but I think the track and the bike setup we have for Supercross is like so stiff. Unbelievable how stiff it is. You push on the seat and the bike doesn't even move. Where motocross, it's way more supple, more compliant. The duration in motocross, the conditions are way more treacherous, rough. I mean, I don't want to say motocross separates the men from the boys, because so does Supercross.
Yeah.
Like Supercross is
it's just a different separation.
It's a different thing. I think Supercross is more of a confidence dinger than motocross is. I feel like motocross, you have more space, you can open it up, you got way more room to move.
You can be a little more creative.
Yeah,
with
you
line
can get
choices.
a little more creative and stuff. But then there's Supercross tracks that you can get more creative. And there's some nights where you're just like, I feel like you've seen top guys have more off nights in Supercross and they've had off days in motocross. If that makes sense. Just because of what's at stake, the risk. If you make a little mistake in Supercross, the next obstacle is right there, or a corner. Like, next thing you know, you're in a net or a wall or the grandstand, like in the stadium seats.